live from my homestead, because there is a slight snowdrift over there in Austin, Texas, where we is, and because of that, everything is shut down. Now, granted, I think there is actually ice on the road, and there is some stuff that's happening there, but it has been absolutely crazy. Couldn't even get out of her this morning. So, Kevin knows. K-Dog, what's up, dude? What's up? I know. True Primes, what's up, man? Jamie, Sarah, hey. Can't hear you? Cannot hear me? Uh-oh, don't like that. Hello. I wonder if it's a Twitch thing again, man. Come on, Twitch. Can everyone else hear me? Yo, all right. Try Ohio, yeah. Where some of you guys are at, I don't even know. I can hear it, but the volume's low. Yeah, it's this is like my home thing. Let me see if I point this a little bit further here, and I do a little bit of this action. Is that any better? So hopefully it's a little bit better. I'll try to talk a little bit closer to the microphone. Yeah, it's gonna be yeah. Oh, sorry. Chris is telling me to. Yeah. We'll have to get me a better mobile version here. So you know what I might have to do is just straight up do this the whole time. Wonder if I just did this. Let's see if that's going to do it. Hey, what's going on, Bammers? That's going to probably get me a little bit. Up here. I got some volume on this bad boy. Let's turn some volume up on this dude. Hey. Oh, nope. Nobody wants that. Nope. Nobody wants that. There it is. Okay. Boom. Way better. I love it. Okay. I'll try not to blast you guys out because I know it's a little bit, let me see if I can do that. There we go. So, man, I think it might be too hot now. Boom. Today brought to you by kombucha. Anybody else drink kombucha ever? I drink kombucha all the time. Like it's pretty crazy. All right, everyone's like, we can hear you now. Okay, good. Yeah, Austin was crazy today. It is like super nuts here. We just got a little bit of snow. Obviously, last year we had that like crazy snowstorm and ice storm that happened, and so because of that, hold on. Boom, nice. Okay. Yeah, because of that, everyone, I mean, like legitimately, people are like just straight up freaking out, trying to go to the store and try to get anything. Not happening. We're talking no bread, no milk, no eggs, no cereal, like nothing. Like straight up a hurricane was coming and we were going to have to hunker down for 2 months. So it's been pretty crazy. So for the rest of you who are enjoying the sun, we hate you collectively. No, maybe not. We love you guys. But here's the deal. A lot of you guys have it really bad, like up in Ohio, Chicago. I know all Northeast. I mean, we have a little bit of snow here on the ground, enough that my kids are kind of throwing like ice balls. I don't really know what to call that. It wasn't enough snow, and it definitely caused a lot of tears. So, but hey, when you live in Texas and never see snow, and come from Phoenix and never see snow, yeah, New York City almost got 2 feet. Yeah, that's crazy. So we're not out there like shoveling our driveway so we can even get out or any of that kind of stuff. So cold and flooding in Tennessee. Yeah, it's been crazy. This whole storm is pretty nuts. I know. Bombo Jess, that's awesome. I love that. I'm going to use that word. That's pretty fun. I need cereal. Yeah, I know. David, it's because that's what happens. Think about it. You're just barreling along, trying to outrun whatever crazy name that they named the hurricane after, and you're like, we can't cook eggs. We've got some milk, a bowl, a spoon, and some cereal. Everybody can eat cereal in a car when you're outrunning a hurricane. That's why it might be the perfect food. I don't know. Yeah, it's pretty nuts. Sarikins, thank you so much for the win a couple weeks ago for the BAM lanyard. You're welcome. Dang, John. Yeah, see, I know John Brady gets out there shoveling. We're not shoveling, so that's why I'm like, okay, we're doing okay. Love a good hurricane party. Yeah, Kevin from Florida knows a good hurricane party. That's pretty sweet. Okay, so here is where all of our plans just got completely dashed because we didn't know what was going to happen. I mean, we thought it was going to be kind of snowy. But did not know exactly what was going to take place. So I kind of got tapped in to try to run this from my house and shove all of my kids' stuff out of the background so that you guys aren't like, oh my gosh, this poor dude, because that's what you would say. Listen to this. This is what my son has in the background right there. That's right. This is what the patron saint, Mr. Reynolds himself, as they play Halo Wars, that he would bless them and he would allow them to have really clean headshots. So that's what it's all about right there. Little patron saint, Mr. Reynolds, is pretty awesome. So I got tapped in, and I mean, I would have also there. Hannah and I would have been there doing the show, doing the thing. So, but today, and also we didn't know if like there's going to be power. That's also the thing. Hey, listen. I love Texas. I love it here. I really, really do. Like, oh, dude, there's definitely Legos on the ground. Who knows? I'm telling you, man. Got this pretty sweet. This controller's laying all over the place. New Forza controller. I don't know if anyone plays Forza. My oldest son is like obsessed. Loves that game. It's a car game. It's really cool. He's always tricking out like new cars and doing different things. So that's pretty fun. But yeah, there's just stuff everywhere, everywhere. But that's how it is. You got a bunch of kids. Canada, bunch of Canucks. Aaron Walcott never got shipping notes for any boxes yet. So let me start there. I know there's not as many people on as there usually are towards the end of it. Candace, happy anniversary! Yeah, that's awesome. Happy 1-year anniversary, Candace. Lego Firewalk. Adam Humphreys, what's up, dude? Shipping update. We put out an update, and I was going to read it. Mallory put out an update. Let me see if I can actually read what she said, because it's better if I read what they write versus what it is that I'm. So I'm going to have to literally find it on my email. I'm going to talk, and I'm going to type at the same time. 2 things at once. Whatever. Some of us are born with more, a little bit more than others. That's me. 2 things at once guy. I can't do it at all. Very at all. So that's why I'm stalling. Okay. Let's see if I can actually find it. If I can find it. Nope. I don't know it. I don't think I see it. Oh, this is all. Oh, here it is. Yeah. Sheesh. Man, I have a lot of emails since then. A couple of them I really need to look at. Quick shipping update for the January boxes. Let me tell you what's going on with shipping. Let's see. Here it goes. Hey, Bammers, here's a quick shipping update for January boxes. Tuesday, February 1st, anime, horror, and comic boxes are shipping out. So when is that? That was Tuesday. Cartoon, Junior, Geek, and Gamer boxes are going right after them. That is, I know it says on February 4th, which is tomorrow. That is assuming that they can actually pick up for us, and we're not in like a nice storm. But other than that, we should be good, which is a possibility. And then Ultra boxes will ship out early next week. So there it is. So yes, they are. Just stinks. And I'll read what I don't know who wrote this. Either Mallory or Chris wrote this. Let's see. Yeah, it was this. Here it is. I'll read this out to you guys, so that way you guys can just have it like from here for me. We're so excited to have the boxes we spent countless hours perfecting finally arrive, and are doing everything in our power to get them out to you as soon as possible. Okay. The delay this month was once again because of our pin supplier. Yep. We ordered the pins months ago, legitimately ordered them months ago. We've been continuously working with the supplier, and it's like, well, get them, we'll get them here. And if you guys can order them a little bit earlier, we'll make sure they arrive. Well, we've been like earlier, and now we're at that spot where, yeah, that's, so this forced us to ship our January box without pins, and we'll in turn ship them to you as soon as we get them. In response to this, we've changed to a new pin manufacturer and should not have any more problems with getting pins on time. Yeah, beginning of the month. So it's happening. It's all coming there right now. So it's heading your guys' way. So sorry. I know I missed out a bunch of what you guys were saying. Sorry. Let's see. Boom. Giving Chris's office sort away. More of the reason for all the money to Autos Props. Yes. Hey, I'm telling you right now. So, well, the pins are such a big part of what we do. To leave those out I just can't imagine doing that. So we're just making a lot of decisions right now. There's a lot of internal decisions that are actually happening. I won't let you guys in on necessarily all of that until there's times to be let in on all that. But I will say this. This is what is happening. We are, every January we do this. Every single January, as a company, we sit down and look at every vendor, every process, every part of the business, and really take a hard look at it and go, and you guys heard me talking about this last January, as we were going through and we were making some different changes. So we're doing the same thing right now. I know we're into February now, but that definitely will bring out some changes, because one of the things that I think are realizing internally is that there's communities now that are really large within our actual boxes themselves, within our actual boxes, that, I mean, I'm talking like the horror, the geek, the anime, that these are like large and growing communities, and we want to be able to really curate the experience at an even deeper level. The industry is rapidly shifting and changing right now, and so it's pretty crazy. But as the industry leader in all this and everything that we've done, it's really important for us that we're able to not only remain that, but I think what I would say is this January, if I could put maybe a tagline on what we're doing and kind of the internal talks that are happening, and reflection. I think that Kevin said is a month reflection. Absolutely right. I would say this, that returning to basics, or I do look very Dwight Schrute-ish, you're right. Returning to basics or going back to basics is what I think is a lot of our internal, because I myself, just as the CEO of the company, work really, really hard to constantly be able to shift and change and grow. And that's a large part of my personality and how we built the company. And now we're starting to see at this 6-year celebration that we just did, which, man, if I had a right there, that is like absolutely nuts. Just amazing. That's you guys. That's all you. That we're here 6 years later, and we've weathered some pretty crazy storms, from global pandemics to shifts in industry to other companies not being able to make it and us being able to. Return of the Mac. I love it. I get really excited at this idea of kind of going back to the basics. And so I put out a couple polls, hashtag that was me. I don't know if you guys saw them. I put out an anime poll and I put out a horror poll. The horror poll was this. And also, hey, I'm going to give away a couple BAM pluses at the end of this thing. So you guys should just keep doing it. Keep talking, because I'm writing down some names. Dude, the communication is why I love BAM. You like to keep us in the loop. Thank you so much, man. Stay with what works, exactly. Everyone gets BAM cake. Yo, I would kill some BAM cake. So we had some ideas. We talked to Mr. Reynolds, the patron saint of the reflection. We'll call him that. That sounds good. Excuse me. And so, don't go chasing waterfalls. I love it. And so what we did is we really, oh, there it is. You know what's funny? You guys ever see that one show or that one news reporter where he's like reporting from his home office and his like little kid runs in and his wife runs in? I was like, I wonder if I can go an entire hour without the dogs barking, and I made it 16 minutes. So there it is. I love those furry animals. I love them. So we put these things out and some of these polls to be able to talk to you guys. And here is what was kind of overwhelming. The first poll was for the horror audience. We had this really awesome relationship with Rue Morgue that we had done, just trying to, again, being able to figure out different ways that we can do stuff and keep things fresh. And we put out a poll and said, hey, would you like us to continue every other month? Initially, it was going to be every month. We heard you guys say, hey, at least let's go every other month. So we went that round. And then put up that poll. Do you want us to continue going every other month or just go straight props again? And my goodness, did it like just fly away with the straight props, folks. So we're hearing that. The other question was for our anime crowd, and that was this: keep the snacks or move the snacks out of the box and replace them with a prop. So, Cheryl Rice, what's up? Oh yeah, like just straight up, my dogs and my kids, like and I love it. It's just, it is 100% how it is. So Baxter, who's the one that you probably heard barking, he's a Great Pyrenees and Poodle mix, and so he's a Pyredoodle, and he's massive. He's like, I mean, I'm massive, and we just have massive dogs as well. But he jumps up and lays on your face and hugs you, and he will not move, and you're not moving him. So if he came in here, he loves to be the center of attention. So he would be like, nope, I'm taking over, man. Sorry, Dad. So those were the two ones that we did, and it was pretty intense. The just the straight up both of those the changes as far as votes go, both of them they won. So that was awesome. I mean, it's awesome for us to be able to get feedback from you guys, and I have a couple other polls that I want to put up, and I want to continue to get feedback. So really what we're looking at here is just back to basics, and being for fans, by fans, being able to look at what is working and being able to continue to deliver that to you guys, being able to look at what's working and go, how do we make it even better? How do we continue to polish it? And then taking the things that are frustrating or are causing issues and then being able to change those, right? That's nothing profound. That's what every business is doing, should be doing, at least on a constant basis. But ours is a little bit different because ours isn't like, we just have a few widgets and we're like, let's do this. This really is a constant moving target of being able to please the largest group of people possible, and those groups are growing by the thousands. And so, yeah, it makes it pretty crazy, crazy. And then we just got some really fun stuff coming. Here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to throw a little teaser out right now. We upped the price of the box because we had said to you guys, listen, number one, and it's pretty wild. I got there's 2 subscription boxes that I get. One of them is a Bespoke Post. It's like I think it's a dude's box. I don't know, but they got really cool stuff in there. And it's all like, yeah, it must be a dude's box. It's all very guy related. Like I get like hatchets and lighters and knives and shooting targets, or I don't know. Like there's all kinds of cool stuff that comes in there. But I just got an email from them the other day, and they've been around since I believe longer than BAM has even been around. And they were really on that first group of subscription boxes. I think they've shifted and changed like all of us have a little bit. But here's what they said. That they have prided themselves in never having to have raised the prices, but they were having to, starting immediately, raise the prices of their boxes. And I think we're going to start seeing this all over the place because as companies are dealing with supply chain issues, which feels like a curse word at this point in time, I'm so sick of saying it, and because it's easy to feel like that's just for a while there with COVID, like anybody could do anything and be like, well, hey, you were supposed to show up COVID. And it became like where people started just hating hearing it, regardless of what it was, doing in the country, but because it became this like really lame excuse when it had something very real behind it. And that's what I feel like with supply chain issues. It can easily become a lame excuse when it really, in fact, has something very real behind it. And that's a lot of what we're constantly running into from boxes, like when you work with one of the largest box manufacturers in the country, like we do, we're one of their tiny clients, and we're a really massive client. I mean, for at least everyone else that we work for, but very tiny compared to them. They just can't get paper to make boxes. And so there's all those types of crazy things, and they make it, they just makes it really difficult. And so that's one of the ones this Bespoke Post company was saying was, hey, it's hard and we hate having to do this, but like we have vendors that are because they can't get stuff, they're having, so it trickles downhill. The supply demand, right? All of a sudden there's this huge supply for paper, and so paper costs go way up because hey, there's a supply that demand for it, and so if we're going to supply it, we're going to supply it at this cost. And so that trickles down. And so they were just basically saying everything has been trickling down on us so much that we had to figure out how to raise the prices. So all that to say, I know that we did this. Oh, wow, Diet Mountain Dew or Zero, it's banana. See, it's just crazy, right? My father works for the cargo industry in the airport. The airport and his delays are 6 months behind with people not getting stuff. It's like trying to navigate it is just crazy. Yeah, absolutely. Everyone send your empty boxes back. Exactly. And so when we were raising the price, I went off on a little tangent, but there's a point to all of this. When we were raising the price, the idea was we were actually going to work really hard to not allow, as much as it is affecting us, all of the supply chain issues and everything. We're trying to mitigate risk as much as we can, but all of that was happening. But what if we could take that money and just start putting it towards really super kick-ass autographs? And that's for those of you who are going to start seeing these boxes land on your doorsteps, you're going to realize oh, you're kidding me. And that is continuing. That is continuing in this month's box. I'm going to give a hardcore shout out to the Geek Box, because the first 3 months of the Geek Box this year are going to be insane. We're starting January with a signed Funko Pop. The autograph, and I think I said this before, the autograph in the February box, the one that's live right now, that autograph is the most beautiful autograph I've ever seen. Can I say it like that? I feel like I think when you see it, I think many of you are going to agree with me. It's the biggest and the most beautiful. So that's happening. And then, man, I hope that I'm getting my months right, but I think that I am. I believe it's March. So I'm going to, Chris is on. Let me see. Let me just ask him, because I don't want to do this. Is March. I'm not going to tell you guys what I'm typing, because then I don't even know if he's on. So, well, I'll find out. He'll write me. If March is what I think it is, because either March or April. If it's what I think that it is, let me see. Okay, he just typed me back. What is he saying? Oh man, he's not watching. Let's see here. Let's see. He's gonna try to find out. I think it is. I think it is what I'm going to say. So, here's what's going to be crazy. It's going to literally blow people's minds, which is just freaking awesome. I can't wait. I can't wait for you guys to just freak out. Here it is. Hold on. Yeah, it is March. So January, Geek Box, signed Funko Pop. February, one of the most beautiful, definitely the largest signatures that we've had ever in a box. Took a long time. There's a lot of, we had to get really creative with even having Beckett and being like, where do we place the cert sticker? There was a lot to it. And then we have March is, I can't talk about it yet. I want to give February's due, but I'm saying right now in March, the Geek Box, it's going to be interesting. I'm still trying to figure out how to tell you guys without giving anything away or hyping you in a different direction, because this is a hype ass autograph. And so, yeah. So anyway, I think I'll stop there. I'm going to say something wrong. You know what it is? I'll tell you what it is right now. It's freaking kombucha. Let's see. Yeah, so the next 3 months are just going to be crazy. Anime has some cool changes coming. Horror has some cool changes coming. It's just going to be a really awesome few months. So and I'm not saying the other boxes don't, but I'm keying in on those 3 boxes right now, which is horror, anime, and geek. Keying in on those 3 boxes. And I want to say this, the plus box has been a huge hit. And we already have next month's ready to go, and next month's we got quite a few in the that we've been waiting for in the hopper on deck, if you can say it that way. But oh my gosh, it's going to be awesome. We also are going to throw an Ultra in there at some point, and it's February, and we have a couple Funko February sales going to happen next week. They're like crazy flash sales. One we might only have like 150 of, one we might have like 50 of, some higher end Funkos. So that's going to be happening. So just a lot of really fun stuff. But back to basics. It's going to be pretty dope. Yeah, I'm telling you guys right now, Shelby, getting horror and cartoon, I have to get the geek. Hey, it is worth it. It is. There's nowhere else you can go to get what you're getting here, on many levels, but from a money in value level, nowhere. And again, that just goes back to our particular buying power, which we don't turn and line our pockets. We pass that right on to you guys, which is really big time. So, Aaron, slow down on the Star Wars Ultras. Going to go broke, dude. I know. That's all I ever want, man. I love it. Shelby, Bam has never let you down. That's great. Hey, not saying it won't happen at some point, but I love hearing that. Thank you. Funko Pops. Yeah, and we have some other Funko ideas that are going to be happening this year, but also this month. Joe, I feel that. Oh, wow. Gary Duncan, after reorganizing, I have some room left on my office walls for autos and art. Yeah, here's what I'm going to do. I am also going to be reorganizing my office here soon. I'm trying to figure out, I love it, but I have some stuff I just want to put up, and I just want to give it a little fresh, a little something. So I'm going to do that. Money goes back into autographs for restocking Adam Celsius addiction. Partially true. Yes, partially true. 100%. That Funko Love is going to be good. Yeah, it's going to be pretty awesome. So I think that you guys, it's going to be really exciting. How to take a promotion at work to afford more BAM. Hey, here's what's fun. And I love that. And Trisha, thank you. Like, that's just, I know it's a joke, but I'm just saying I love it. I love that you guys all, as our BAM fam, as this family, have so much love and appreciation for what we do. It makes what we do all that more sweet, to be able to pull some of these things off that we have been. But here's what's great about it. It's that and this is part of what I love, because, I talk to a lot of people, and a lot of those people are, trying to get me to explain what it is that I do. Often like, so I'm sorry, so you do what? And I cannot tell you. I'm in, my kids all are big in sports, and I help out and do some different things with their little mini sports careers that are starting off on the football side, basketball side, and it's that, hey, what do you do thing, right? And I'm always like trying to figure out how to explain, and it ends up turning into, I'm sorry, what? Or one of their kids will hear, like, a lot of times, my boys will have their buddies over at our office, and then they'll go home and tell their mom and dad, like, you have no idea, like, this is what we saw. Then they're like, so what is it that you do? So really, really, really difficult to be able to ever try to explain. But here is what I always come up with, and this is what I love, and this is what I was saying to you, Trisha. Everything that we're doing right now is going to hold long-term value. So this isn't, a throwing the money away type of thing. Now, Will pins and art prints and some of the props in that hold as much value as the autographs? No, they won't. Now, some of them have some crazy value. Some of those pins and art prints, it's awesome. I love that. But these autographs and building out a collection and being able to at some point sell it or pass it down, the ability to trade in our trading community, the ability to get things. I know so many people who get the boxes that they're not into those fandoms at all, simply so that they can go and use that in turn to trade. Like I know several people who are hardcore geek fans, okay? They get the horror box because they don't want to trade their geek stuff. So they get a couple horror boxes, take the horror box stuff, trade that for geek stuff so that they're never having to deplete the geek side. It's just smart. So it's fun because it gives you guys, all of us, I do this. I'm in it with you. That's for fans by fans. Like I'm doing this also. It's so exciting to be able to know that there's a long-term intrinsic value to everything that we're doing. So there it is. I just got some soapboxes today. So it's part of my retirement fund. That's what I'm talking about. Absolutely. For me too. For me too. A stoner box. Man, we've never done a stoner box. I've been asked a lot, for sure. Definitely have. My 5-year-old son's getting into collecting. Now I have someone to pass mine to. Aaron, that's the dream right there, man. That's the dream. Candace, Bam's my addiction. I plan pass my boxes down to my daughters. Exactly. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. They are better than Beanie Babies. I can attest to that. I have a lot of them, and they are worth nothing. But those autographs are, especially that was a big part of even, being able to partner with Beckett and being one of the leading third-party authenticators out there. Just puts an even, a more long-term value to your investment. And so that's what's really sweet is I feel like, I love this, like Bam Kush. You guys are awesome. I love it. I'm still should be here. I got my teenager into collecting autos. She loves going to conventions with me. I had the best experience with Matthew Lillard. Chance, that is so cool. So cool. I love that. That's awesome. Hold on. I'm missing some of your guys to say. Adam collects sports cards. He knows things about losing value. Hey, now. My little sports card collection's worth some coin. And that's really cool, too. Yeah, Lily, kombucha, there's nothing really great about it. If I'm honest. To be, really honest, my stomach just felt like I've been eating too much junk food. And so every once in a while, just kind of try to biohack myself. And this is one of the things that I drink. And I don't know. I know it's got some weird, mushroom something in it. But, whatever. Yeah. The Bam into couch box. That would need snacks. You guys are awesome. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so much fun. Yeah, hey, I got tons of sports cards. I got so much in sports cards. I got a lot of sports autos. I think I've said this before to you guys. My dad played in the NFL, so I have a big, now that sounds really cool, and not that it isn't, but he wasn't this was way back before the NFL was sexy and cool back in the 50s, and so tattoo and barcade, that would be dope, Tom. I'm gonna come there because I just actually was cleaning up my Instagram messages and found yours, Tom, from when I was at New York Comic Con last time. So I'm so sorry, but I will make sure this year that I'm able to hook up with you, man. Yeah, so my dad played, and so I grew up in sports and played all the way through college. I got a full ride scholarship. I don't know if I've ever actually told anybody that. I don't know, but and then my whole goal as a kid, as a super nerdy kid, but I was really tall and could jump really high, was to just play professional basketball overseas. Would never have been able to play in the NBA. I knew that. I know I've had guys from former teams that I know well who went on to play in the NBA, and there was a reason. Those guys are just on another level. But yeah, had some contracts and some different things overseas that I was looking at and ended up getting hurt pretty nasty in college, tore my rotator cuffs, which was a big sucky thing. So that all went out the door. But, that love of sports, I was collecting baseball cards that most of them are worth absolutely nothing. Even I wasn't a huge baseball fan. I like it. I just like sports in general a lot. But right alongside all my comic books, that's what I was doing. So it was pretty crazy. Yeah, it does keep you out of trouble. Yeah. I love it. Tim Burton box. I want it so bad. So bad. Animatrix. Oh, my gosh. Yes. Cousin was in the NFL. He's Q-back for the Redskins in the 90s. Dude, that's dope. Who was it? That's awesome. That's very cool. He wasn't on the Raiders. No, he played for the Chicago Bears. I definitely collected a lot of non-sports cards. I got a lot of Garbage Pail cards, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cards, Star Wars cards. I just have loved collecting. Absolutely loved collecting. The comic and the geek nerdy side of me was always the strongest. Again, I was super athletic and ridiculously tall, so that all panned out well for me. But that's where I would get really amped up, and so I still got a lot of those kind of cards. I've got some crazy. We're talking all the way back to, who remembers this? Hold on, I got to remember what the name of the war was. We've been in a lot of wars as a country. Stormin' Norman. What was Stormin' Norman from? My brother fought in that war. Which one was that? Oh my gosh. I'm 6'7", Tom. 6'7". 6'7", 300 pounds. There's a lot of human. Oh my gosh, Stormin' Norman. Desert Storm. I don't know if anyone said that yet. There it is. Yeah. So I got a ton of Desert Storm cards. You guys remember when they did Desert Storm? That was crazy. So I have a ton of Desert Storm cards, and it's just super, super crazy. So I have loved collecting. I've got buttons. I've got rocks. I've got tons of money, old money and currency from other countries. Anything that I could possibly have Mighty 5.5. That's what I'm talking about. That's awesome. Star Wars cards. Yeah. The blasters have been having hits. That's so dope. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I told you. I thought it was. NBA, man, it's tough there. It's super, super tough. Oh my word. Yeah, gosh, this is some good nostalgia right here. I'm loving this. So yeah, I've still got a ton. My brother and I collected together, Kevin, and he and I have got so much, and we're trying to kind of figure out what to do with it right now. He and I have been talking about that. So, and your money collection, any misprints? Oh, I don't know. I do. I think I have a couple. I have what was the card that it wasn't a misprint, but I think they pulled it. What are the brothers that killed their parents? The Mendez brothers. I got one with them sitting there. There's another one that baseball card. I'm not going to remember exactly what it was, but it has a curse word on it. I've got a few of those. So yeah, it was crazy. Griffey, yeah, dude, I loved Griffey. Yeah, the Happy Meals toys. I've got through the amazing Paul Minix and Marie. I got the Alf collection from the Burger King puppets. All that stuff I just loved. So yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's Billy Ripken. Yeah. What's the one thing from a BAM box you wish you had kept? That's an awesome question, and I'm gonna say nothing, because I literally have at least one of every single thing that we've ever put out. That was super important to me from the absolute get-go, that at whatever the end period of BAM was, that I would be able to look back and go, I own the entire collection. And so I have one of everything. Yeah, which is crazy. And even when I say one of everything, one of every art print, one of every, if we did 3 different photos, I have one of each photo, one of everything, which is super fun. Because that has to be part of the legacy of all this, which would be really cool. Yeah, I did that from day one. Again, and obviously I'm a CEO and the co-founder here with Chris of BAM and everything that we've done. But at the end of the day, I'm just a big geeky I don't want to say hoarder, collector. I'll say collector. If you guys are like, hey, show me something cool in your house. My wife and I have an agreement that my house is her domain to decorate, and my office is my domain to decorate. So I have a few things tucked away here and there I can pull out, but And my boys' rooms look like really, really dope, and with autographs and everything like that. But yeah, you won't see any of it, as much to my chagrin. But my office is where all the fun stuff is at, which would be really cool. Yeah, I got that Rick and Morty. Yeah, Rick and Morty. A card of you collecting things. I love it. Yeah, the Black Panther. We got some of those. That's one of the ones that we have up. My boys got a bunch of cool posters in the room. This is where I'm at. Is technically like the office, but it's basically just where my kids play video games, if we're honest. Arigato. I love it. See ya. Okay, so for the music. Oh no way. My mudroom is my office. No, yeah, heck yeah. Yeah, that Black Panther picture, man. You guys heard. If you did, we have a podcast that we do. That one of the podcasts we talked about our favorite Marvel movie, and that for sure is mine. Ashley, absolutely. That is how it goes. Happy lady, happy wife, happy life, happy lady, happy life, happy somebody. Your significant other's happy. It makes things a lot. Need Fire Force in the box. Okay, Fire Force. People are watching this and writing these down. Oh, no way. Original Crow movie theatrical poster. That's awesome. That is so cool. I love that. Yeah, Corey. Yeah, that's it. I basically was like, hey, kids, guess what? Hey, boys, guess what I'm putting up in your room? They're like, Dad, you know what we'd really like? And I was like, oh, yeah, that's kind of cool, but look at what I want to put up in your room. So, yeah, the poor guys. All right, I have to jet out of here a little bit early. I just got a notification that we're looking at a potential, for sure, internet outage and potential power outage. So, oh my gosh, I want to see Jackass Forever so bad. And Fire Force. Okay, that's happening. And Orphan Black. Yes, I saw that one. Oh my gosh, you guys are freaking amazing. Sorry, I know I'm missing so many of your comments. I try not to. Oh, heck yeah, Chance, that's awesome. I got that poster up in my office too. So, yeah, before everything just gets done, I want to say for myself and the patron saint, Ryan, that we're going to give away 3 BAM Plus boxes. 3 BAM Plus boxes. And the first winner, I just was like, hey, guess what we're doing? I'm about to lose power, and I want to tell you who wins. Here's how I've just been watching different comments and interacting with you guys. So here's what we're going to do. If you win, if I call your name, you want to send an email to giveaways at thebambox.com, giveaways at thebambox.com, and let them know, hey, I won a BAM Plus box on Adam's Friday Live. 3 of them. First one coming to AJ Andrade. AJ Andrade over on YouTube. AJ Andrade over on YouTube is winner number 1. Winner number 1. All right. And then next is, oh, there it is. Where is it at? There's it at. Boom. Joey Montero. Joey Montero over on Facebook. Joey Montero talking about some Mark Jackson NBA hoops. Joey Montero, giveaways at thebandbox.com. You also won one of them as well. And the third is Chance Schuler. Chance Schuler on Facebook. I had highlighted your guys' comments. Third is Chance Schuler on Facebook. You also, giveaways at thebandbox.com, everybody. And we'll be back at it Thursday, which is going to be pretty awesome. What's up? Congrats. Oh, who's saying sad face? I know. I'm very sad. What happened? Did I miss something? Hopefully I didn't miss something. So yeah, thank you guys very much. Absolutely. Congratulations. Congrats to those guys who won. Guys and gals, I just said the names because I had you highlighted, but now I can't find you again. But giveaways at thebandbox.com. We're going to get those out to you. I'll see you guys next week. Hannah and I will be back live in the studio for the BAM Show. Until next time, we'll see you.